Is it time to buy or sell Amazon stock? In this video, we will explore Amazon in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, and now we aim to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You definitely do not want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI to receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 28th of May, 2025, our system has classified Amazon as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 6.3% since we initially suggested purchasing Amazon 10 days ago. This amounts to an average return of 0.63% per day since it was designated as hold accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts considerable volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the most recent developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's future direction as it could potentially move in either direction. The stock has broken through a wide and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. Should there be a pullback, support will now be established at the previous trend's peak, which was at $204.08. This level may present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $230.20 is projected to be the next potential peak and could act as a resistance level that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests an expected change of approximately 10.35% over the coming 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 9.76% and positive 3.49%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of about 10.99%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 12.88% to positive 27.88% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price within a range between $189.58 and $278.29. Our latest daily update for Amazon includes the headline, Green Day on Tuesday for Amazon. The Amazon stock price gained nearly 0.3% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, rising from $216.98 to $217.61. It has now gained for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated 1.65%, with a low of $214.15 and a high of $217.69. The price has increased in 7 out of the last 10 days and is up by over 5.5% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 6 million shares, with a total of 31 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $6.79 billion. It is worth noting that falling volume on rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $242.52, while the lowest was $151.61. Currently, the price is just over 10% or $24.91 below the 52-week high and 83.33% or $1,087.59 below the all-time high reached on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,305.20. Amazon is making significant strides with key developments across its business segments. AWS CEO Matt Garman has highlighted the abundant opportunity to expand the company's global infrastructure, showcasing ongoing data center investments that could enhance AWS's competitive edge and revenues in both the near and long term. This expansion could positively influence Amazon's stock price if results reflect growth in demand for cloud services. Meanwhile, Amazon's Project Kuiper has faced a minor setback with a delay in its second satellite launch, now rescheduled for the 16th of June due to weather conditions. While delays can create short-term uncertainty, the long-term vision of expanding internet accessibility may ultimately add value, appealing to investors focused on innovation. Amazon's recent integration of AWS-powered generative AI into e-commerce solutions is also noteworthy. By enhancing platforms like Amazon Nova, businesses are achieving significant cost reductions and improved conversion rates, venturing further into the AI domain, where AWS looks to solidify its market leadership. Additionally, a $20 billion investment in Pennsylvania represents the largest private investment in the state's history, signaling Amazon's ongoing commitment to growth and infrastructure development. Such moves not only bolster local economies, but also reflect confidence in long-term profitability, which can further excite investors. With these developments, Amazon is reinforcing its position as a leading tech player, potentially driving upward momentum for its stock in the marketplace. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 2nd of June 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Amazon a buy grade alongside a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that UBS also assigned Amazon a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that JMP Securities rated Amazon as market outperform with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, it was reported that Tigris Financial gave Amazon a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Amazon a hold grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Amazon stock a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts designate the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Amazon. The Amazon stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there's a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is anticipated at 210.81 and 199.08. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21st, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 30.06%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Volume decreased during the last trading day despite price gains, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The stock should be monitored closely. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term developments. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, buy signal 36 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago, short-term moving average, buy signal 12 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 25 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 28 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 34 days ago, the long-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago, the relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 3 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Amazon. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $191.10 and $175.26. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Amazon finds support just below today's level at $191.10. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $175.26 and $171. Generally, the stock tends to have very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low for this stock. During the last day, the stock moved $3.54 between its high and low, which is 1.65%. For the last week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 1.91%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Amazon, let's quickly discuss some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio, is a crucial measure that compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is relatively typical, often observed in businesses that have established long track records or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of July, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates set at $1.31. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Amazon. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to decide when to exit. On the downside, Amazon encounters its first support level at $191.10. If this support level holds, it could be an appropriate entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Amazon from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 3rd of June, 2025, Jeffrey Bezos conducted an insider sale of 24,410 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Douglas J. Harrington executed an insider sale of 2,500 shares of common stock, also with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 21st of May, 2025, Douglas J. Harrington made an insider purchase of 3,827 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the same day, he also conducted another insider purchase of 3,520 shares of common stock at the same par value. Additionally, on the 21st of May, 2025, Douglas J. Harrington made an insider purchase of 3,820 shares. Harrington sold 6,743 shares of common stock, again with a par value of 1 cent per share. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of -68.282. Overall, insiders purchased 243,235 shares and sold 1,313,566 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $210.99, representing a decrease of 3.04%. This stock exhibits very low daily fluctuations, which indicates a low level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal from a pivot bottom identified 35 days ago. Is Amazon stock a good buy? Amazon exhibits several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this time, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning one should consider holding or accumulating shares while awaiting further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 11th of June, we anticipate that Amazon will open lower by $1.13, starting trading at $216.48. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.